Good morning! I made some tofu soup for breakfast. Okay, did you really believe that? No, neither did I. I did not make that. I gotta put that away though. I believe Lily made that. I didn't have any, but it's all frozen cold now because someone left all the windows open. Gets the air out the whole room, but it's super cold, so I'm wearing this big old jacket. Okay, let me just tell you first of all. I told Lily, I texted her first, I'm like, hey, can I talk to you when you get home? Because she was at work, and she's like, okay. And I think she knew what I was going to talk to her about. Oh, let me drink some coffee, it's like so cold. Okay, sorry. So, cause you know, I've talked to her twice before, saying that I was thinking about switching families, or I just don't think this is the right family for me, kind of thing, and both times she has made me feel guilty and persuaded me to stay, but now it's just a little too crazy. So when Lily came back, we all sat down for dinner, and immediately she's like, you want to switch families? And I'm like, well, let me just talk to you first. And then like I could already tell she was like fading, like she doesn't want to hear it. But I'm just like, Eve is 10 years old. She is much older than all the other girls who need an au pair, and her English is quite good. Obviously she has a lot to learn, but she needs a teacher, and I am not a professional teacher. I can do activities to help them pick up English and use more words, and I could teach them obviously animals, foods, objects, you know, and that's much easier. So I told Lily that, I'm like, I think you guys are great. I love you, I love your family. Even though it might not be true, I just wanted to break it like that. I'm like, I love you, I love your family, but this is much harder than I thought. Taking care of an older kid but in a different country where it's so hard to speak English, can't communicate, don't know what I'm doing all the time. I just said that, you know, this is much harder than I thought. Eve is great, she's learning so fast, but I don't think she needs an au pair, and I don't think I'm the right person for her. I said that, you know, I'm used to taking care of younger kids, and that it's just hard, harder than I thought. And then by that time she was just like not looking at me, just eating her food, and I'm like, talk to me, let's talk, you know, I don't want this to be awkward. So, you know, I just told her that, and I thought it was nice. Yes, it is my fault, I would say, because I did say I would stay here for 1 year with this family, and it's only been 2 months. Obviously, this is not a perfect world, so things do not happen, and obviously I don't want to tell her, your family fights a lot, I don't feel comfortable, you are so incredibly mean to your daughter and your maybe husband, and I can't be a part of that, because if I am frustrated, then I might send that frustration towards Eve, and that won't be good, and I don't want to be a bad example for Eve. I don't want to be frustrated at Eve, teaching her and stuff, which I feel like I am, just because this house is so tense that there's no relaxed moment, even though we're not doing much. Just my emotions are going wild. So she knew the complications, we both did, we both signed for it. There's a lot more obviously, but she, after I told her all that, she got up, went to her room, and slammed the door. Now, it's been 3 days since I've told her that, and every day she has completely ignored me, acting like a child. And I don't want to make this sound terrible or bad or anything, but I'm not offended. I do feel really bad that I did say that I would stay here for a year, but obviously she didn't pay for the whole year. I don't know how much she paid for, I know. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they pay around 7,000 to 8,000 yuan a month for an au pair, which, yeah. And I get 2,500 yuan a month. So obviously the rest of that money goes towards the agency or something else, I'm not sure, but obviously she didn't pay for the full year up front. Obviously she's gonna get a refund. She could sign up again, get another au pair. So I don't know why she's acting so childish and immature, but now I know where Eve gets her spoiledness from. Oops. But yeah, so she has been completely ignoring me. Every morning I still say, "Good morning, Lily, how are you?" And she just, you know, if she's cleaning, I'm like, "Oh, let me help you." And she's like, you know, she's giving me the silent treatment. Even during dinner, it's very awkward because I try to involve her in the situation, or just conversation, just saying, "Oh, what did you do today? How was work?" Obviously in more simple words because they both don't know that much English and the dad doesn't know anything at all. Yeah, so she just won't answer me, she won't look at me. She actually, last night, she made Eve the telephone. So she told Eve, "Tell Jill this and that," and then I would like go up like this. We were both in our rooms, and like Eve would come over, tell me that. I'm like, okay, well let me go talk to Lily. So I would try to get up, and he was like, no, tell me, I'll tell her. I'm like, really? Are we playing this game? Really? But basically, Lily, which I think this is absolutely terrible. Lily was telling Eve to tell me how much Lily hates me and that she thinks I'm a terrible person for leaving and that she'll never pick me again, and that, you know, I broke my promise and that all this stuff. And it was just like really bad. Like, I mean, obviously, I'm sure it was much worse in Chinese that she told Eve, because Eve, you know, is just trying to translate with her words that she does know. But she's like, yeah, Mom told me that she hates you and you hate our family and you never want to come here. I'm like, no, I love your family. The situation's not good. I'm going back to Beijing, gonna teach a younger girl this stuff. Maybe once I actually learn how to deal with older kids more, maybe I'll teach at like a school or something, which this agency is allowed to give me a teaching job after 6 months of living here. So maybe once I teach older kids, I'll know and understand how to take care of one. Then maybe I could come back. Who knows? This family is the problem though. They do yell a lot and they're just not happy. So maybe not, but you know, just trying to comfort Eve because she was really sad too. But like Lily was just making all these crazy assumptions and terrible. I'm like, well, let me go talk to Lily. And she's like, no, tell me and I'll tell Mom. I'm like, why? But I'm sure if I went over to Lily's room, she would just ignore me anyways. But I think it's just terrible that a mom would tell her child to tell another person how terrible she is. Like, why bring your child in a conversation like that? That just bothered me the most. Like, obviously I know she's mad, and so I'm gonna take that, accept that, but I'm not gonna say anything mean or in front of her face or in front of Eve, or you know, act any differently towards Lily or Eve. But I just thought that was terrible that she made Eve the telephone and said all this crap to me through Eve. It makes me more happy that I'm leaving. So anyways, today actually at 8 p.m. I am going to be talking with through Skype to the family that I'm most likely going to be going with. But yeah, anyways, completely random. But I think I am going to cut my hair now that I'm going to Beijing. I kind of just want a fresh start with everything, going to a different country and whatnot. I think I came at this the wrong way, and I want to be much more happier and outgoing and more helpful to the family and know what I'm getting into. That's another thing, that this family did not give me a schedule, did not give me any days off, which is terrible. They are required to give me that, and they did not, which makes me think that Lily again did not read the contract. So she didn't know, but I didn't know either, I guess. So it's the agency's fault to not pressure that, because that is required since we signed the contract. Now it's by law that we're supposed to do this. But yeah, so this next family, I'm definitely going to talk to them about a schedule and talk to the agency to tell them that I need a schedule and days off and whatnot, so I could be much more prepared and ready to take this on. I'm going to change myself. I'm going to cut off all of my hair. I love, love, love long hair, but since my hair is so damaged, I bleached and dyed it and razored it and done so many things for so many times that it is just so gross and damaged. So I'm going to chop it all off, and I'm going to get like a pixie cut. I'm going to keep my bangs to make sure I look somewhat like a girl, and then cut it super, super short. I don't think it'll look the best on me, but I don't really care because I just want to start fresh and grow my hair out healthy again. I will probably still dye it, but I will keep much better care of it. I know some of you don't even care, but this is me. I just want to talk. Yeah, so I'm going to cut it really short. I did find a salon that's pretty far away, about an hour and a half to 2 hours by subway, which I don't even want to deal with the subway right now because I'm only going to be here for maybe a week or two longer. So I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to learn that. I don't want to learn the bus system or anything, because it won't matter. So I'll take a taxi there, maybe about 30 minutes to go to this place. Luckily the hairstylist speaks fluent English. She's lived in London for a long time. So hopefully that'll be good. I'm gonna get that done Thursday. So I'll look completely different probably in the next scene because I probably won't be filming anything. Oops, sorry. Won't be filming anything till then because Lily will not take me anywhere anymore. She doesn't want to see me. They've gone out to like the supermarket and probably like a movie and stuff, and I don't know where they're going. I have to ask Eve because Lily will ignore me. Say, where are you guys going? She's like, I don't know, I think this place. I'm like, yeah, I don't know either. She really does hate everyone. Even people along the street will come up to her and talk to her, and she just will not talk back. She never talks to the dad unless she's yelling at him. She ignores Eve most of the time. So I think I'm just back in that category of not her level, so she won't even talk to me. But yeah, so that's gonna happen. I'm gonna start completely fresh and new, going to Beijing with a happy, loving family, and hopefully, and things will be much better, and so I'll try a lot more things. If I don't like my hairstyle, I'll just grow it out or wear a beanie forever. I have to wear more makeup to make sure I look like a girl. Oh, my arm hurts so much. But yeah, so that's that. So I just wanted to tell you guys all this and vomit out all my words right now so that I don't have to explain again or think I've explained something when I haven't. That's that. I'm gonna chop off all my hair, get it really short, grow it out nice and healthy again, go to a new family maybe this week or next week, and yeah, so I'll update you guys soon with everything else.